Hey everybody, I'm Nick, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another Holidays with the Housewife video. If you don't know what that video series is, it is my annual Christmas card making event, 12 full days of card making fun. Today I have an awesome card for you. It is my Christmas present shaker card. Here it is. You open it up and there's space for your message right here. And it does come with an included envelope. Shaker cards are so interactive, they're so fun. My kids have been nonstop just shaking it around, shaking it around, shaking it around. It's super simple to make. It is so much fun and I can't wait to show you. If you haven't hit like or smashed that subscribe button yet, make sure that you do so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get to it. Step 1. Get the free SVG Cut File. To access my free file library, we're going to head to my website, thebeardedhousewife.com. We're going to head to the Resource Library tab. If you don't have access to the free file library, you can click Get Access. You'll fill out a form and then be emailed the password to enter. But for now, we're going to click Enter the Library, type in the password, and click Enter, and then you'll be brought to all the files. Now at the time of this recording, I do not have any of the Holidays with the Housewife projects loaded into my file library. So there is a graphic that is popping up right now that will tell you the design number of the project that you are watching the video for. So you will click that hyperlink and download the file onto your computer. Go ahead and unzip that file, and then we can open up CRICUT Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to CRICUT Design Space. Alright, now that we're in a new project in CRICUT Design Space, we're going to head to Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer, and then click Open, and then Upload. Highlight that image, and then click Add to Canvas. Step 3. Convert score lines and any text. Now that our file has been brought into Design Space, we're going to head to Ungroup, scroll down to find the envelope. We need to change the score line, so highlight that top line, come up to Operation, and change it to Score. Highlight that group, and then click Attach. I'm going to bring that out of the way. Now we need to do that for the card base. Highlight the score line, come up to Operation, change it to Score, highlight the group, and then click Attach. Move that out of the way. The last thing we need to do is change the text. Highlight the text on the little gift tag here. So highlight that text, come up to Operation, change it to Pen, change it to any color that you wish, highlight that group, and then click Attach. Now we can head up to Make It. You'll see the 6 different mats for this card. I do want to tell you that this right here is not black cardstock. Okay, this is the acetate layer, and this will be the window that you can see all the shaker fill in. So this is not black cardstock. So when you get to this layer, I'll show you how to change the materials. Okay, so let's go ahead and click Continue. Now since I have that layer highlighted, we're going to head to Browse All Materials, type in acetate, and enter, and there you go. Click that, and done. You can change the pressure for this one if you prefer. However, the machine will automatically do 2 cuts for acetate. All the other ones are going to be cardstock, so I'll go back and change that to my medium cardstock. And I will go ahead and get everything loaded up. Step 4. cut out the design. Alright, for this project we're going to need our cutting mat, all of our different cardstock including that acetate, scoring wheel or scoring stylus, your scraper, your brayer, glue, some adhesive tape that's pretty thin, some foam adhesive strips that are pretty thin, and then your fill of your choice. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything cut out and I'll see when it's all set. Step 5. Assemble your card. Alright, now that I have everything all cut out, it's time to go ahead and start to assemble. First thing that you're going to want to do is flip over the portion that has a little window in it. Flip that over, and we're going to add adhesive to the edges here. I'm going to recommend using a thin adhesive tape. Okay, now you're going to take the paper backing off of the adhesive and then place your acetate piece right on top. Okay, so we have that all set. Your window piece is going to go over this backing right here. Okay, and that's what's going to keep all of the shaker good stuff inside. And in order to do that, we have to add our foam adhesive to that. Now, I have this foam that is about 1/8 of an inch, I think is how thick it is. If you don't have this, I do have links in the description, but if you don't have this or something that's this thin, let me grab the other tape I have. You could use something like this and then just cut down the strips, okay? But what we want to do is we want to double up. How thick you go depends on your fill. Now this is basically all glitter, you know, the confetti. So it's pretty thin, but if you're going to use something that's chunky that has like actual, I don't know, gems or jewels or something inside, you're going to have to go thicker than what I'm doing here. You can also make your own confetti on the CRICUT with the party foil. That makes really cool confetti. So it's all up to you, but as far as the thickness, definitely depends on what you're going to be using for your fill. Okay, so we're going to double up on this. You're going to run it along all edges of the window. So for this one, if you want to go just around the window, that's fine, but I am going to bring it up. Okay, so you're just going to run a border of the adhesive. And in order to do this, where I can double up on it, I am just going to take it. You know what? I'm just going to do one just to show you what I'm talking about, and then I'll double it up and speed up the video. Okay, so I've done one layer. One thing that you want to make sure when you are putting this down is that you're sealing all of the corners, because you don't want, when someone shakes your card, all of the fill to come out. So you want to make sure that you seal everything up. I'm going to go ahead and take off the backing. I'm going to put on another layer. So I'm going to speed up the video so you don't have to sit there and watch me do the whole thing. we need to put the fill in, obviously. This is a shaker card, right? So this is my Christmas fill that I'm going to be using for this. It has a nice pouch to keep everything all together so that glitter doesn't go everywhere. Or glitter and confetti, I mean. So you can put in as much as you want. It's totally up to you. Obviously, the more that you put in there, the less shakeability, if that's a word, there is. I'm just going to put a decent amount here. That looks about good. This stuff is filled with Christmas trees and reindeer and little Santa cutouts and presents, and it says Merry Christmas in there. It's a really cute fill. I do have a link for this in the video description too. So you're going to want to spread it out a little bit so that nothing gets in the way of that backing piece. Normally when I add this in, I don't take the foam adhesive tape off yet, but that's okay. Now I'm going to just place this on top. Give everything a real good press to make sure that everything is starting to stick together. And you know, with shaker cards, the things are gonna get stuck in there and all that good stuff, but that's part of the fun. Okay, let me clean up my surface here just a little bit. Now let's finish off the shaker part with our bow and our gift tag. For the bow, see, this is going to go like this. Just like that. So you're going to want to add your glue here and then a little bit right here. You could also run it around here because no one's going to see that portion. So that's really up to you. Now, just take our gift tag, and I have little holes in the bow layer and the gift tag. So if you want to add some ribbon or some twine or something, you could. That would really make it really pop. But I'm just going to line up the holes here and then have it going down like that. All right, so that portion is done. Okay. Now, let's take our card base, fold along the score line, give that a good burnish, and then you're going to take your shaker card and place it on top of that card blank. How you do this is totally up to you. I would probably recommend using some adhesive, something that's a little bit stronger than the glue. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there we go. Now you can open that up, set that to the side for a second. And then this is for the inside of the card. This is the mat and then the layer. And this is where you will write your message. I am just going to use my glue and adhere the two together and then place it inside the card. There we go. So we've got our cute little shaker in the front, your spot to put your message on the inside. I can just stand up like that too. So cute, I love it. Now let's set that to the side and we'll work on the envelope. So you're going to want to fold along the score lines. Burnish the folds. Add your glue to the outside of the inlay. And then around the cutout on the envelope. And then lay that in. Okay. Now, what I would recommend you do, since this is a little thicker, is to take your card, place it inside, and then form the envelope around it. That way you can ensure that you have enough space in the envelope for the card. Or if you don't want to do that, I also have a tutorial for how to make box envelopes to gift this to someone. You wouldn't be able to send this in the mail if you used one of my box envelopes, but it would make a cute little gift that you could put something small inside as well. If you're interested in those, I'll link those above. So place the envelope inside, or I'm sorry, place the card inside, close that up. I'm just going to hold these down with my thumbs, or with my fingers, and run my adhesive along the bottom of the side flaps, like always, and then bring it up gently so that it can bend. Do you see how it bent right there? Give that a press. I'm just going to hold it for a minute. There we go. Now we have enough room. Once it dries, let's see, that portion didn't let that dry soon enough, so I'm going to add just a little bit more glue. There. Do you see how that kind of has room now? I'm going to let it dry completely before I mess with it again. But there's our envelope. And then there's our card. So cute. How simple are these? I love the shaking part. I just can't, it's like I can't stop doing it. Maybe that's where the kids got it from. I don't know. I love that it also stands up on, on its own. Bring that back a little bit so you can kind of see it standing up. There you go. If you do like it and you do make it, make sure to tag me in social media. Hashtag holidays with the housewife or hashtag bearded housewife. Also, if you do make it, make sure to share a picture in our Facebook group. There is a link in the video description. I hope to see you at the next Holidays with the Housewife video. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.